Hey friends, I'm back with another video. This one is going to be another Battle Royale type between two human warriors. One's in the grayish armor and one's in the black armor. That way you can tell them sort of apart a little better, other than one being a redhead and one being a brunette. One is named Mira, the other one's named Vera. So anyway, they're both level 25. Let's pull up their stats. 25. They both have this simple combatant's belt that gives them a 14% haste. They both have the simple combatant's cape. There's no shoulders. They both have the same kind of armor. It's blooming deep. They both have the same AUG for the chest plate, so they should have exactly the same stats. They're even down to the same weapons. And I'll show you in their offhand is this one weapon that has this AUG that gives them a small life tap. So if you see, it looks like they're life tapping each other. Well, that's their offhand weapon proccing. They have a simple bow. Both of them, same AUG on the bow. So their stats should be identical. Let's take a rundown of the first three stats. 231, 182, 152. 231, 182, 152. Okay, then look over here. We see the haste is at 110%. Same here, 110%. Combat mana or hit point regen, because obviously they don't have mana. 6 and 6. You know, you could always look at the other stuff. Let's look at attack. 247 and 247. Lastly, let's look at skill. Their one-handed slashing is 128. One-handed slashing is at 128. I tried my best at trying to keep them equal. This will be a good control duel, since they are very, very equal in just about everything. They've got a few buffs. They each have the exact same buffs. So we're going to leave those on. We're going to fight the first player down to 20% health is the loser. This way I can just heal him up with a cleric I have on hand. And we could go to the next duel, because I'm going to try a few different weapon combinations against each other. Both the same race, you know, same kind of armor, same everything. So it should be good. Let's also look at their defense skill, because that's another big thing. So this defense skill is at 103. Defense is at 105. That 2 points should not make any difference at all. Usually makes a difference when it's 10 points or more. So let's go with the first duel. We'll let Vera go first for the first round. And there they go. I'm going to scoot them a little closer together to make sure they hit. Almost dropped something while reaching for my water. Sorry about that. I'm still struggling with getting over COVID. Wow, this is going to be a very slow duel. It looks like they're proccing the AUGs in the primary slot, and that one just is a aggro proc. It's to increase hate. There you go, the one with the black and the skulls, that's the life tap one. So 91% versus 88%. I'd say they're pretty evenly matched so far. scoot them a little closer together. %84 versus 80%. So I already did a version of this video that I was not happy with, and when I was doing that version, Vera kept losing because Mira had like 10 to 20 more points in defense skill than Vera did. So I thought, okay, that's not fair. It's not a fair fight. Let us try to redo the video. Let's go get them their skills a little more matched, because I think I was mostly tanking. I was playing them together to make sure that they were even, but I was tanking more with Mira. She was getting hit more, and so her defense skill was leveling up a bit more. Now that the defense skills are about the same, I'm going to be shocked if it's not more of an even battle. But so far Mira is winning by a little smidge. 5%. So like I said, we're not going to fight to the death. We're going to fight to 20% health. And the nice thing about leaving buffs on them where they have a little more health, the fight is a lot longer and can get a little dull watching, but it gives them each a chance to sort of catch up. I would say that they are very much evenly matched. They're both at 56% health right now. So it just, you know, it flips back and forth a little bit. One gets the advantage for a little minute, and then the other one starts to catch up. 53%, both of them. This is a long fight. I feel a lot better about this filming this battle now that they are so evenly matched, as they should be, because they have the same gear. They're both at 47%. This is great. This is just great. So I think this has shown and proved that they are evenly matched. So what I might do is stop the duel early and call it a draw, and go on to the big experiment where I try different sets of weapons to see, you know, if one of them is using a blunt weapon, for example. Whoa, what just happened? One managed to heal itself or something. Vera healed herself, must have procced a couple of times or something, because Vera is at 61% while Mira's only at 35. How did that happen? That is completely bizarre. Let's put them a little closer together. What do you all think happened? I've never seen this before. Even when I was trying this experiment the first time, I mean, that's just crazy. I know they got those little augs in there that proc, but the most they get out of that is, I think, 10 hit points. So it would have to proc like 3 or 4 times consecutively to actually make any kind of a difference at all. And they both have that aug, so it's more a matter of luck. It's starting to even out again. Look at this. But it is interesting how one of them managed to get an advantage. And I'm not, you know, I don't have any third-party software. There's no little extra botting going on. It's just auto attack. I turned on auto attack and that's it. So they're just going at it. It's just the computer rolling the dice, see who gets a hit, who misses, all that stuff. So now they're only about 10% apart in difference. But whoever gets below 20% first loses, and it looks like Mira's going to lose. Yep, 20%. 18%, that Mira lost. So there you have it. This is interesting. Mira lost and Vera won. Now, before, Mira kept winning. So I don't know. Really don't know what happened there. But it's only one win. It might be just a fluke or whatever. Let's check. Dodge is 81 for Mira. And Dodge is at 90 for Vera. So I wonder if having a better Dodge made a difference. What about double attack is at 111 for Vera and 108 for Mira. So there is a little bit of a discrepancy there as far as dodge and double attack goes. But let's try our next experiment. We're going to replace these weapons, the simple longsword, which are crafted by players, and we're going to instead, and you see these have stats. They have hit points and they have stats and a little bit of armor class. So we're going to replace that with just a regular Combine Acrylia longsword, and in the offhand, the Combine Acrylia short sword. And this is damage of 1022, whereas the simple long swords are only at 622. It has a much better ratio, but you don't have the stats. So I'm assuming that Mira, with these more basic weapons that don't have stats but have a better ratio, I have a feeling that she's going to win. And since Mira lost, I will let her get first attack this round. So they're both at 100% health now. So let's go for round 2. Fight! And you can even see the difference in their weapons by the just the way the graphic looks in their hands. Now, Mira's weapon, the one sword, the long sword, has one simple AUG in it. And I think it's just a level 10 one that gives you between 5 and 10 hit point heals. But, you know, Mira's got the one that procs the life tap, so that's a 10-point life tap versus her 10-point heal. And so far Mira, as predicted, is winning, but only by a slim margin. Only by 0.5%. Or 5%, sorry, not 0.5. Okay, now it's like more like 8%. And remember, Vera does have a slightly better dodge ability than double attack. Which is strange. They should both have the exact same, very, very close on the double attack. So Mira's winning now that I switched her weapons up. And this was a much faster fight so far from the first one. Remember, first one to get below 20% loses, and it looks like it's going to be Vera this time. So let's get on Mira so we could stop attacking. %, okay, 19%. So final tally is about, Mira's at 36. Mira was at 20. So Mira won by about 16% health. Now let's give Vera a different kind of weapon and see if she can win the next round. It's funny because I do like these weapons. I like, you know, they have so many different augments that you could put in this second slot here. You can have some that will, like this AUG here, it does increases anger, so it's good. You would think it's good for a tank because you want to increase aggro. Or this other augment that gives you a 10-point life tap. And at low levels, yeah, they're kind of shit. But at higher levels, they do get better. I don't know why, you know, because it's made for like level 20 to 30. Why they had to make this one as crappy as they did, though. Because you have to be at least level 20 to get the full stats on it. It doesn't make sense. They could have made it a little better. They could have made it more like at least 922 or 1022. I don't know why they made it so low. It's kind of real crappy, considering you can make a Combine Acrylia weapon that is 1022, and it's a lot easier to make. You don't need nearly as many materials. You just need the essence of wind and the wind stones to make the temper, and then the Acrylia blocks or bars and bricks, whatever. So let's go with giving her a 3048 Combine Acrylia halberd, which the ratio is 625. So a two-handed weapon. So it'd be similar to Mira's, because she's got Combine Acrylia weapons as well. Let's get both of these guys healed up. And because this halberd doesn't have any kind of AUG, I'm going to take her weapon that has the AUG away as well. So we're going to get rid of this. We'll put the short sword in the main hand. And then we'll equip the rapier in the offhand. So we got the short sword, which is a 920, and the rapier, which is a 822. Or let's see which one has the better ratio here. 364, 375. So let's put the blunt weapon in her offhand. And neither of these have any augments in them. And just to show you, we're not screwing around, let's look. The one-handed blunt is at 124. One-hand slashing is at 128. So it's not like there's a big skill discrepancy either. Should have just as good, with a one-handed blunt. So we will let Vera go first since she lost the previous fight. Here we go. And this has been something I've always been a little curious about. Which is better? Two-handed weapons or dual-wielding one-handed weapons? As far as DPS. Because they always say the two-hander gets a bigger bonus. And let's see if it actually shows any kind of bonus here. I don't think so. Maybe that only comes like at higher level. I always think I know a decent amount about this game, but when I do these experiments and little things come up and I'm like, yeah, I don't know that, I don't remember. So Mira is losing. Vera is winning with the two-hander. Let's see what Vera's skill is with two-handed slashing. 113. So it's not super high. She's better with a one-hander. I think Vera's gonna win this one with the two-hander. So this is making me think, you know, hey, stop using that shitty one-hander or the two one-handers and just get a good heavy-hitting two-hander. Holy shit. That was quick. She was down to 16%. So Vera won by a good amount, by about 20% health, by using a two-hander. So let's get him healed up. So the two-handed halberd won that round. But Mira has her own two-handed sword, Combine Acrylia, damage delay of 2542. The ratio is 595, 0.595. Although this ratio is 0.625, so it's still higher. Considering that Mira lost, she'll get to attack first. So they both have two-handed weapons now. I gotta say though, that two-handed Combine Acrylia sword looks better as far as just the graphic. It's like a newer, updated graphic compared to that old school halberd graphic. I think that halberd graphic could have been done better. I wonder sometimes if they're going to go back and sort of update just the physical appearance of some of the old weapons, especially the ones that just look so utterly plain and crappy, like the halberd here. And a lot of the old spears, they just look so bland. I know it's just like a spear, you know, it can't be that intricate, but shit. It's pretty even. They're both at 62% health right now. Slugging it out, punishing each other with heavy two-handers. There, they're nice and close now. Mira is gaining, though. The halberd has a better ratio, better damage delay ratio. Oh, Vera lost. She's at 20% already. She just has to get a blow. Yep, below. It's down. She got down to 17%. So Mira won. And I'm wondering if that has to do with the two-hander that she has being a little faster. So that's unusual. Very unusual. Why do you think Mira won this round? What do you guys think? Because Vera still had the better weapon as far as the ratio goes. They didn't have any other there's no, you know, other factor to one winning and one losing. That's interesting. So I think that's going to be it for this one. I might try some different weapons later. What did you guys think of it? Of the experiment? Do you think it was a fair fight between them? What would you do differently? Would you like to see more content like this, where I do different tests on different characters with different kinds of weapons and that sort of thing to see who wins? I did find this one experiment very interesting, that Mirror won even though she had a slightly inferior weapon to that halberd. So don't know if it was a small discrepancy in their skills, but Vera has a slightly better dodge skill. So yeah, it could have just been luck. It could be that we do this particular fight again, and and maybe Vera will win. I guess we'll try it again another time. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Please do, again, tell me if you like this kind of content, if you like my experiments series to keep going, or if you have any other ideas. Again, have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. See ya.